Yo, what is going on, everybody? We're going to be reading about Cable today, one of the more notable characters in the X-Men and Marvel history. Hailing from the future of Earth 2107, Nathan Dayspring Escanison, alias Cable, was actually born in the present day as Nathan Christopher Summers. He is the son of Scott Summers, Cyclops of the X-Men, and his first wife, Madeline Pryor, a clone of Jean Grey. While still a child, Nathan was infected with the deadly techno-organic virus by Apocalypse. He was sent to the future in the hope that he could be treated there, and the spread of the virus was halted by a future version of Rachel Summers known as Mother Ascani. She also created a clone of Nathan who was raised by Apocalypse and named Strife. After being raised by a time-traveling Scott Summers and Jean Grey, and spending many years fighting for mutant kind in the future, Cable traveled back to the present and met the X-Men, later forming his own team, X-Force. Cable saved Hope Summers, the first mutant to be born after M-Day, and took her to the future for her own safety. He also formed a fractious partnership with Deadpool. Cable was later killed by his younger self, who had traveled from the future to prevent a disaster for mutant kind, one caused by Beast disrupting the time stream by bringing the younger versions of the X-Men to the present day. This so-called Kid Cable blamed his older self for not policing the time stream more effectively. Despite the manner of his introduction, the X-Men eventually grew to accept the presence of Kid Cable. He took up residence on Krakoa, but when he clashed with Strife, he realized that he could not defeat him without the life experience of his older self. He requested that the Quiet Council resurrect the older Cable, and the two teamed up, beating their evil counterpart. Kid Cable returned to the future to spend years fighting for the mutant cause so that he could become the experienced warrior the world needed him to be. In the present, the older Cable became head of security at SWORD. 10 out of 5. This story was amazing, as I expected it to be. I didn't really know all too much about Cable to begin with, but hearing that he had like an earlier version of himself, a past version of himself that came to kill him is actually kind of crazy. Of course, we all know that he had a partnership with Deadpool. Deadpool, one of the goats. We all know that. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 10 out of 5. This one definitely exceeded my expectations. Let me know what you guys think about Cable.